let me see if it'll show me chat. And bring it up on my other phone. If you come in, ignore my dirty dishes. I did a cooking video and I didn't get everything taken care of. If you come in, let me know you're here. You pull it up on my other phone. So I can see what we're looking at. Won't let me.
Even from the moment you walk in, you can get checked in virtually.
Turn my volume down so we don't hear it. And do this. Okay. There we go. See who's here. Let me know when you're here. Say hi. Oh, that's me. That's funny. It shows when I'm on. Okay, everybody. I'll give everybody a few minutes to hop on. And while I'm waiting, it says there's 2 people. See if anybody hops on. If I get people to come on, I'll go ahead and talk a little bit, and I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then I'll just go ahead and start because I know there's people. It's the middle of the day. Everybody's got things going on. It's Friday, and people can go ahead and watch the replay. And if you watch the replay, let me know. And I will go ahead and put my website in here. I have never done a live. Hi, Julie. How are you? I have never gone live before. So this is new to me, and I'm doing it from my phone, so it looks a little weird. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to put my .com. Okay. And it turned blue. Okay, so I must have done something right. It is cold here too in Missouri, and we got like, depending on where you were, it is from like some people only got like 3 inches, some people got 4. It looks like we got like about 4 to 6 inches here outside of my apartment. So got quite a bit. Got a lot of, for one time, you know, quite a bit. I've not seen that much snow pile up on my chairs outside. So that was surprising. Yeah, quite a bit of snow. I was like, where'd that come from? And so it was kind of shocking, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my squeegee. Squeegee I got in my kit is kind of like one that you can cut into different sizes. I am gonna cut a skinny one off. I don't know if I need a skinny one today or not. And I'm gonna cut a fairly good size one off. Because I know I'm gonna need a little bit bigger one. And then I'll wait So I'm going to do at least one craft, but I kind of wanted to show a few things I also picked up to do some of the projects on. And I don't know if it's Corey or Melissa. I think it's probably Melissa, but hi. And yeah, just if you're working or whatever, just pop back in on the replay. It should save, I hope. I think there's an option when I go off that lets me save it, because it didn't give me an option to say yes, I wanted it saved. The one thing I wanted to do today was this one here that says I am enough, and I'm going to do this one with ink on a t-shirt that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. So if I mess it up, it's only $1.25 that I'm messing up, not something expensive. So I wanted to do, hey Karen, I wanted to do hats. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree, but you know what? All the hats have this ridge, and I tried to get them to lay flat so that I could do a good, over top of them. And I realized that it's not going to happen. I'm going to have like a funky looking stencil over it. So I went to Walmart and I bought these dollar, what do you call them? They call them fat squares or something like that. And this pink, actually, look at that. That was like so close. And I thought I could do like these little farmhouse minis that I wanted to put. Good afternoon. How are you, Latika? Do these on ink on top of these, and then make like a patch, and then put that on the hats. So I love the colors. And I go to a lot of tractor shows, and at first I was like, I'm not going to set up a tractor shows this year. But if I do like these hats with a lot of this farm stuff and t-shirts with farm stuff on it, if I'm going to be there, I may as well set up, right? So check everybody's little chat. Yeah, it does. I like the way it looks. So trying to think of where to start. What else did I pull out? I also kind of was thinking about doing this today, and there's a lot of different things that you can do, but I'm just all over the place. So I got everything out. I'm not going to do the hats today, but I kind of wanted to show you what I picked up, and some ideas that I've got going on for crafting videos coming up. That magnolia is pretty. I really like it. I'm like, everything's like a mile away from me. You don't have to have this, but really it wasn't that expensive. And if you're going to do a lot of stenciling at one time, it's nice to have the drying part of this for your stencils, which I do kind of plan on. Once I sit down and start, I just want to keep going. I don't want to do one or two things and then walk away. So, yeah, I haven't been to the pantry. It snowed yesterday, so I didn't get to go because they closed. So I was like, well, now I'm going to have to wait until Tuesday and just show up and say, I'm here. I missed my Thursday, but that's okay. It all works out. I wasn't overly worried at this point. I'll get there. They're always good about, when I go, it's fine. They don't hold it against you. The weather has been so junky and so much going on that, it doesn't matter. I did pick up these at the Dollar Tree. And last night I sat down and I painted them. If you ever do stenciling and you get just the plain wood, it will make it kind of fuzzy looking. So you want to cover it with either Mod Podge or this, or just take like Waverly chalk paint and do a coat. I also gave it a quick squirt of the clear coat. It was just me. I did it anyways. And I painted both sides. So this can be reversible. So I was just playing. I was on the phone most of the night last night and I was playing. I figured why not. I did label the back of this because these are two-sided. So you always want to make sure that you stick this back onto the shiny side. And labeling the back of it with what stencil goes on it helps you know which side is which. And what do we want to start with? How about with the shirt? Because that, when you do, oh my gosh, once I started, looking at this, I was like, I can do this, I can do that, I can, do all kinds of things. This is the shirt from the Dollar Tree. So I first picked it up because I was like, I can do just the pocket, like somebody suggested, and I can't remember who now. But I have this. Well, maybe this is too small. Whoops, and I just dropped it on the floor. So, pardon me. I gotta pick it up. I'm always dropping stuff. That's stuff that you don't see when I edit videos. I edit all that out. So, anyways, I have somebody new in here. Hi, Amara. So, and let me see if I can do this. I'm going to add White Witch as a moderator so she can help me if we need any assistance. When you do these, you want to put something between your fabric so the ink doesn't go through. I'm going to get everything off the table. Look at this. I've had this for a while and found this in my stash. So that's another thing that we can do. I'm going to get all the stuff off that I don't need right at the moment. And this is a Dollar Tree. How stinking cool is that? It's a cutting mat, but it's kind of like soft and it has that grippy feel. So we're going to put this in between my shirts, layers, so nothing happens. I only have 2 colors of ink. I didn't pick up any other colors. I have white and I have black. So obviously we're going to use black on this white shirt. And the first thing you always want to do is use your cloth or your pants, if you're wearing like sweatpants or anything like that, because this is super sticky and it will kind of like stretch if you're not careful when you pull it back off. So I'm going to put you down so you see what I'm doing. Hopefully I don't knock you guys out. Can you see the table? Cool. We're going to defuzz this a little bit. And just leave that there. I'm going to pull all this stuff out of my way for a moment. I'm going to get my t-shirt ready. Get this up here. And if I'm not saying hi to people, it's because I can't quite see what's going on at the moment. Because I'm getting this ready to go on. Let's see if you guys can see that. Kind of pull my shirt out so it is kind of centered. Now, because of the pocket, I'm not going to have the t-shirt. I'm not going to measure it down from here because of the pocket. So, I am going to go ahead and put this where I want this. I think we can come all the way up to here. And you want to push out any air bubbles. And I can go ahead and reach in here and pull this up a little farther so that we protect where the ink is going so the ink doesn't go through the shirt. I have my black ink. It has never been opened. I don't want it to get on anything. Look at that, brand new. Woo! That is exciting. I should have grabbed a paper towel. Hold on just 2 seconds. Paper towels to the rescue. Let me get this down towards you guys a little better. Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. It has to come this way. Wipe this off. I am a klutz, guys. I am such a klutz. So bear with me. I don't need this anymore. So set that over there. And I'm going to get the lid off from the ink. Very, very carefully. And kind of get that off from there. I am going to put that inside the paper towel and wipe. Hold on, let me wipe my hands off because now I got covered on ink. And I don't want black ink where I don't want black ink. And guys, this stuff washes off your hands very easily. Let me show you in just 2 seconds. Dry my hands. My hands were covered in ink. Okay. Now, I'm going to get my squeegees. I hid them. Oops, coming this way. And look at the consistency of that ink. It's like, how do I want to word it? Like yogurt, I guess. Okay, I'm nervous. We're just going to start. When you do ink or black on this, it will stain the stencil, but it's not going to hurt it as long as you get the screen part of it clean. You don't have to worry about your stencil because the black ink will kind of stain it. And you do want to make sure that you have all of your letters covered. If you have any globs, pick them up. It looks like I have everything covered. Now remember, guys, I've never done this before. I've never done anything like this before. I'm totally kind of freaking out here a little bit, but you know, that's how you learn, is you just jump in and do it. And I'm putting that right there. Time for the peel and reveal. You grab a corner. Let me do it from a corner so my hands are out of the way. And I did get a little bit on the shirt, but this is just a learning shirt. Let me get a hold of this. And while that is sitting there, I'm going to go put this in my water so it can start to wash off. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and rinse this. That is a lot of black. What do you guys think? I know you can see the shirt. I'm not reading your comments. I am so sorry. I want to run that black ink out and fill my sink up with some fresh water. We're going to let that sit. I got to see comments. I'm sorry, guys. Don't look easy, you will get it. It was actually very easy, Rebecca. I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, I could not believe how easily that did it. My first time doing it, I can tell that I missed like a few spots, but from here on, this has got to dry, and then you heat set it with parchment paper over top of it, and then underneath it, you put it on an iron about 350, no steam, and you iron it, and then you turn it inside out and iron it again with, parchment paper on both sides, and you heat set it. So that's how you do this on cloth. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this. I'm excited. That turned out pretty good considering. And then you figure I'm using a pretty fuzzy feeling Dollar Tree t-shirt. I'm going to set this in the other room and let this dry. So give me 2 seconds to lay this right here. Now let's go on to, because you can see here where the ink came through on this. That's fine. That's just a Dollar Tree item. Let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and do this and the Magnolia. I had it out. Where did I lay it? Oh, it's right here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off so it's not making a mess. And I'm going to go ahead and, I don't want my lid to stick, so I'm seal that up. And we're going to use, I don't know how the purple's going to look, but I really want to do it. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it on the white side, which I've prepared ahead of time. And we're going to do the big Magnolia in the middle. Let's get these out of the way. So how is everybody doing? I mean, it's Friday. Most people are working. Oh my gosh, Karen, I wouldn't be able to, yeah, especially with it snowing today. Well, it snowed all day yesterday for the most part, and last night. And with Missouri, you just don't go nowhere when it's like this, unless you gotta go to work or something. And with this, I'm just going to cut along these lines. And I'm going to do this big Magnolia. And this color here is chalk paste, and it is pansy. It is such a pretty, pretty color. Let's see. There we go. We're going to set this aside right now, and I'll put that back in there later. And then, again, we're going to go ahead and fuzz this. large Magnolia, so I know what goes on this. Again, if you're going to use a plain wood surface, you want to make sure that it's had paint so it kind of seals that wood so that your chalk paste or your ink or whatever you're going to use on it doesn't soak in and fuzz, you know, get fuzzy looking. I can't get it apart. My fingernails are so broken and brittle. There we go. Whoops. And then I dropped it. There we go. And we're going to fuzz it. Check everybody's. Yes, Rebecca, I absolutely love this. Now, there's another company similar to this, and I have tried to, you know, reach out to like probably 3 different ladies with that company, and none of them really would respond to me. They actually wouldn't even give me a website. So I come across Magnolia Design Co. and they actually fit my needs because I don't really want to do the business. I just want to craft and I want to have fun with it. I don't want the whole business part. I want to be able to enjoy what I do. If I want to go set up at a vendor event, I can, and I can have fun with it. So that's right. That's right. Too bad for them. You know, if somebody's asking you, you know, you should listen because you never know for sure what's going to come of it. And the very first person I spoke to about this company, she's a very sweet lady. And she was like very quick and easy and eager to answer my questions and very forthcoming and honest. And there was no second guessing once I got to talking to her and getting to know her and watching her videos. It was like, this is something that I want. You know, this fit what I wanted. So we're going to do this Magnolia in Pansy. Clean squeegee. I know I have a second one laying here. I know I did. I covered it. So, and I won't keep everybody on very long. So, and remember guys, I've never done nothing like this. Nothing. So, if I mess up, y'all are seeing it first time, firsthand. I'm trying to keep an eye on what everybody's saying. If you have questions, somewhere there in the chat, probably towards the top, is my link if you want to check it out. They do have a monthly craft club subscription. And I gotta tell you, I'm nervous about it because it is on a banner. So I'm kind of like, and it's with inks. So that's why I want to practice first because I don't want to mess up that banner. It's beautiful and it's bunny rabbits. And bunny rabbits and Easter eggs. And I just don't want to screw it up. So that is why I'm practicing with you guys. Get this all done up. And I'm watching to see how we're doing. Let's see. Let me turn this so I can see if I've got it all covered. It looks like I do. I know everybody says, oh, don't panic. If you don't see the white, then you've got it all covered. Okay, I'll stop panicking now. And we're going to go ahead and reveal. Grab it by the corner. And there we are. I'll come right back in just a second. Let me drop this in my water. Let me grab this one out. So what do you guys think of the purple one? I'm going to need to put some purple twine on it. This is paint. So what I think I'll do is just grab just a tiny bit and maybe add a little bit of distressing. Probably not too much because this is a double-sided sign. I don't want to put too much on it. Just with what's left on the squeegee. And that's a little too much. We'll just take that right back off. A little bit of water. And I can go back over that with a little bit of white paint and fix that later. I actually have it right here. My white chalk paint. And we'll fix that. There we go. And I'll leave that to dry. And let me hold this up so you guys can see that. And I'll probably put like a purple ribbon through here, maybe a purple and a white ribbon twined together for the to hang this. And let me wipe this off on my hands so I don't get white on the back. And on the back, I will probably do like something flowery on the back. I'm not sure what yet, but there is my other one. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I have it out of frame? He still hasn't been there, Karen. Oh, Sarah. Well, at least you're where you work, where you can kind of view what's going on. I know when I worked at Amazon, by gosh, you didn't want to get caught with anything like your phone or anything. But there were people that, you know, got away with it. But anyways, how long have I been on? 34 minutes. So let me get this covered up. And I was thinking of doing one more, and I'm not sure if I want to yet, but I kind of want to do this big piece. And oh, I don't know. What have I got to go on it? Well, I don't really have anything to put on that right at the moment. Let's see. If I put Life is Better on the farm and then the farm next to it, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So I think what I'll do is I'll just see what everybody has been chatting about. and just talk with everybody. Start at the top. I absolutely love that flower. And we're going to get rid of this Krista. And let's see. I am terrible. End up getting under the stencil. It depends on what you're doing. You need to what I found out is you want to cover it with either Mod Podge or cover your wood with like clear coat or paint it, and that will seal the wood. And when you do that, the stencil won't, the paint won't bleed in. And then the other thing is, depending on your stencil, like our stencils are sticky back. Make sure I don't have a dirty finger. Let me see if I can peel this up. They're tacky. I know on the Walmart stencils, I've seen a lot of people use them, and on stencils from like the Dollar Tree, you see people spraying them with like some kind of a tacky glue kind of thing that, you know, will come back up, which I tried that and it left like what I want to call it, like a funny like tackiness to it. And I didn't like how that looked. But our stencils have like, see if I can get this off. Well, that's why we have the sticky towel. If you go back and you watch, you see when I pull it off, it's sticky. And you want to fuzz it a little bit because it will stick too hard to the surface. And when it sticks too hard to the surface, it can stretch your stencil when you pull it back up. So that's why we have the fuzz cloth, which I've laid down somewhere. Oh, right here. And our cloth is two-sided, so if you want to reuse a stencil really quickly, once you wash it, you can put it between here and then dry it. That way you're not taking the fuzz off or the sticky off. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? They're saying 8 to 12 times, but if you also use your use a disinfectant wipe on the back of the stencil, the sticky part, it will rejuvenate the stickiness. Oh my God, yeah, I love magnolias. And let's see, I'm just checking messages. Oh, wow, you get a new door. Well, that could be good. I have nothing else going on today except for, you know, maybe making myself some lunch in a little bit, which I'm not hungry and I don't understand that. So I'm not sure what's up with me. Usually by now I'm like raving, lunatic, mad, starving, wanting something to eat. So I don't know. That's unusual for me. The magnolias, Karen, I don't know. And I wish more companies would include Canada in them, because this, again, Magnolia Design isn't available yet for Canada. I hope they do, because it's a pretty cool company, and I love how this turned out. Absolutely love it. Now that it's dry, I'm going to clear coat this. Another thing about this is you take some of the surfaces once you've like put Mod Podge or something underneath, and you go to put a stencil on with a chalk paste. You can wash this off, especially on the surfaces that are like a chalkboard surface. You decide later you don't want it. Like here, you see me try to, and I didn't clear coat this very good. You can actually take and wipe this all off and put something new on it. This is just from the Dollar Tree. I'm not worried about it, but I kind of like it. So I probably won't take this off. I like it. I might do a different flower design on the back side so that it can be turned over, or just maybe once it's clear coated and clear coat all the edges, this can be hung up outside on like a garden post or something like that. So, that could be used outside. I did have to take a sip. So there's that. I love that purple, that pansy, and the ink, not in the ink, the chalk paste. Let me go and get this off out of the way. If there's any questions, let me check. The larger ones, they're either full size. I have, how many of you remember the board that I got when I got my knife set at Christmas time? This fits on this board. This says, "Whisper I love you to a butterfly, and it will fly to heaven to deliver your message." And I was thinking, the words in black and the butterflies in purple, and let me grab some of my other colors I've got. I think purple and yellow. Because when you get your kit, which is $69, you get white paste, which when you get your inks and your chalk paste, the chalk paste has black lids, the inks has white. So I was thinking purple and yellow butterflies. You also get the magnolia green, and then you get black, and those are all chalk paste. So I was thinking, when next time I go live and I'm going to do something, it will be this, and it will be probably purple and yellow butterflies, and the words will be in black. I do have red. Oh no. I might do the words in red. So that's an idea I come up with. So that's one of my full size ones. And this is another one of my full size ones, the boho, and I absolutely love this. This is mainly for t-shirts, and yeah. Another thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to show you guys how to put this on a canvas, like you would paint on, and it will be stunning. There's so many different ways you can use these, so many different things you could do with these. You can even do this on a smaller canvas also to hang on a wall. So I'm just going to start rolling ideas out to you guys, show you guys different ways you can use these. It doesn't just have to be on wood or on t-shirts. The inks can be used on coffee cups and things like that also. So there's just a lot of opportunities and ways to use them. Yeah, this is nice, but I'm not one for a wood cutting board. I never have been. I've always wanted plastic or um, there was a time I had a glass one, and yeah, I got rid of it. I couldn't handle the glass cutting board at all. Yes, you can use it on pots for plants. If it's a porous surface, you want to um, either use Mod Podge first underneath it, or um, clear coat, and you can buy a cheaper clear coat. You don't have to buy the expensive, to make sure that it doesn't like spread out and look fuzzy. But yes, you can put it on and then clear coat it again afterwards. That way it doesn't, the moisture and stuff from the watering the plant doesn't make your ink or your paste run. Yeah, that skull. Oh my gosh. Yep. I may have to make you a package, Karen. I know there's a couple things I'm sending you that I saw when you were doing things this morning. I was like, there's a couple things that I need to talk to you. I'm going back through checking everything. Okay. Anyways, how long have we been at? Almost an hour. Holy cow, that's longer than I thought we would be. So, like I said, somewhere up towards the top, I put my link if anybody wanted to check out anything. And I'm not ever asking people to order or anything, but I know that there's a lot of crafters out there that are looking for something just to occupy their mind and, for something different, and just maybe to have a different look than what they've been having. And that's kind of the way I've been, because I got kind of tired of Dollar Tree crafts. And honestly, a lot of them fall apart. I have a lot of them that I did and I spent a lot of money on, and when they were done, they held up for a month or two, and then I tried to store them and they fell apart on me. And I was like, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Does everybody's fall apart? I did exactly what everybody else did. So I just really wanted to take my crafting to a better level so that I could take things, to craft shows and have things that other people did not have. Because craft shows are flooded with Dollar Tree stuff. Yeah, Karen, if you, one of these days I'll show you guys just what's inside of my stash right here. And I have a bunch of stuff I just took to the storage unit because I was sick of looking at so much stuff. And I sold a bunch of stuff a little bit ago to somebody that wanted to get started on crafting that couldn't afford a whole lot. And I just made a garbage bag full of stuff and sold it. So I was able to actually order a few more stencils and things. So you'll see another order coming. And so a lot of stuff that I had that was like the like this stuff, like I had a ton of it and I never got around to making it. I tried to make the wreaths like everybody else was doing. Guys, they did not hold up. Yeah, they were terrible. So I have all that. I sold a bunch of that. I sold a bunch of other stuff that I had multiples of. And I gave this person a really big, huge deal. She was happy with what she got because she got a huge black trash bag, a 30-gallon bag, a trash bag full of stuff. And I got rid of like a ton of things. And she got surfaces, signs, you name it. I kept a lot of surfaces. I didn't get rid of everything, but you know what I'm saying. It helped her out and it helped me out. So, but anyways, so probably my next video, I'm not sure exactly which one which I'll do. I think we'll do something on canvas and then something on wood because I have a lot of canvases from painting. And I don't know, we might do this on wood on this board and then do this on canvas. And it may not be a live, it may be a video I'll do on my other channel. Or I might just go live on Rambling Brambles maybe tomorrow to do that. So I'll try to give every I gotta get a drink. Where'd I put my tea? I'll try to give everybody a heads up. Like let everybody know here on Haunted Ramblings on a community post and put that out that I'll be live on Rambling Brambles in about what time. And then I give you an idea of what we're going to do so you can see more of the different things that can be done. And I hope to see everybody there. Is there any more questions? And I love this skull. Yeah. And you know what? You know those pants that won't sell, those white ones, those white, they come to your knees, capris. I have some butterflies coming. And I can also use just the butterflies off from here. I'm going to put them on one of the pant legs and see how they turn out. And maybe that way I can sell those pants. So, anyways. I really don't think I do all that great with my crafts. I think my crafts are like scary bad. But anyways, guys, and I appreciate that compliment very much. I try my best, and sometimes what I think is good, other people look at it like, well, that's that's like my big lighthouse painting. I thought it was amazing, and other people were like, that's a piece of you know what. But anyways, I love it. It's here and it stays on my wall. But that's okay. So everybody, I am going to hop off here, and I'm going to make myself some lunch, and I appreciate everybody that came by. And yeah, that lighthouse painting, and then my daughter-in-law and my son gave me that lighthouse to boot. It was meant to be. I didn't even know that they were going to bring me a lighthouse. So that worked out perfect. Anyways, all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching me put that together. I will go ahead and in my next video, which will be tomorrow, that will be perfectly dry. I'll show you how we finish off that shirt. And then we'll go ahead and do these two, which I probably will put this on this board, and then we'll seal it. And I think I actually have handles. If not, I'll drill 2 holes in this board on each end, and we'll put some jute through here, and we'll make a tray out of this board. And then this will put on a canvas, and I'll go ahead tonight and get the canvas ready because I'll paint it black. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you're here on the replay, let me know. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much again. And I will talk to all of you guys later, and I'll respond to your comments if I've missed anybody. And thank you so much. Everybody, have a wonderful day. And thank you again. Bye, everybody. Now I just got to figure out how to stop the live. Let's see. I just got to figure this out, guys. That's all. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay. Bye, guys.